Hi there, it's Giza. This is a very spontaneous video, but I'm hangover and I just needed to talk. So here I am. Yesterday was my stepdad's birthday and I got drunk. I didn't get I got pretty drunk, I guess. This morning when I woke up, I think I was still drunk. Maybe I'm still a little bit drunk. I don't know. But I was not the kind of drunk that was like out of control. I was really drunk. But most of the times when I get drunk, which are not many times now, I am very in control of myself and of how I behave. When I'm drunk, I'm more like, I don't know, I'm just happy. But most of the times, only if you really know me, you can tell that I'm really drunk. Because normally people can't tell that I'm really drunk. But yes, yesterday I got drunk. And today I'm hangover. I don't think my hangovers are really bad. When I woke up, I was just like, first of all, I think I was still drunk, but I was just like my head didn't hurt. You know what I had? Anxiety. My anxiety was, it still is, like my chest is all over the place. And I'm drinking coffee. This is my second coffee of the day, which I don't think is great for anxiety, but I need it. So I don't enjoy getting drunk. At least I don't anymore. I don't usually drink a lot because I decided not to. Not that I had a problem with it, but I felt like the reasons I used to drink before were not the right reasons. So that would make me drink more than what I needed to drink. Every Sunday, my family has a Sunday lunch, and usually, as like a bonding thing, they all drink together. And I used to do that, but I don't do that anymore. And today's Sunday, I'm not gonna drink. The last time I drank was my mom's birthday, but I didn't get drunk. Yesterday, I got drunk. I don't know why. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. My brain is really foggy. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about why I don't really drink anymore. Like, my relationship with drinking was always like, when I started drinking, it was because I was helping someone who had a problem. And it worked. But then I didn't drink a lot. When I started drinking a lot was in college and after quarantine. So in my first year of college, in my at the end of the first semester is when COVID came and we all went home. And then in my second year, it was like I drank a lot. I drank a lot. And I started drinking to a point like it's easy for me to get drunk. I'm a lightweight. Like it does not take much for me to get drunk. I get a little happier, but then I hit a ceiling. I'm there for a really long time. Like I drink, but I'm always like the same. I'm not out of control. I'm not like completely blackout drunk. I'm cool. I'm just happy. But then something happens and I go just like this. And then I black out. I black out. I know that when I'm like that, I have a huge control over my actions because I don't like to lose control. I have a huge control over my actions and what I do, I'm very like put together. But I don't remember. I don't remember it. But I do know that I'm very responsible when I'm like that, but I don't remember. And the next day, I'm like, oh my God, what happened? And I don't like that. I don't like that feeling at all. And also, when I get really drunk, I like to kiss people and with consent, with consent, but I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like to lose control, okay? I don't like to lose control. That's why I was like, okay, you need to stop. You need to stop because this is not okay. That every time you drink, you get to a point where you black out completely. And I stopped. I usually am I can get addicted to things pretty easily, but I also have the huge control to break that addiction, you know? It's all mental. It's all mental. Like, you have to work mentally to do it. But I also can do that very well. So I was drinking a lot and then I just stopped cold turkey. But when I finished college, I went through a little bit of a life crisis and I started drinking at Sunday lunches. But the main reason why I was drinking was to be able to deal with my family, to be able to go through that lunch, go through those hours completely blacked out. But I noticed that that was not a very great coping mechanism, so I stopped as well. So I don't really drink anymore. I guess I was maybe drinking to cope with my feelings. I don't know. I'm gonna. Oh, I don't even know why I drink. Like, what does that bring to me that is any good? I don't know if I don't like it or I convinced myself that I don't like it because that's one of my techniques to quit things. Like, you convince yourself that you don't like it. It's a whole mental thing. If you want me to make a video about that, how to quit things, how to work that mentally into your mind, I'll do it. I'll do it either way, even if you don't want it. But I think it's important. I think if someone is struggling with any kind of addiction, you don't need to. I don't think the right way to approach it is you need to stop. I think the right way to approach it is make them see what kind of problems, I don't want to say problems, the results that come from that drinking. Like, what happens around you when you drink. Look, this is what happens. This. Do you want this to happen? That's where my wanting to stop drinking came from. I was like, okay, I don't want to lose control. I don't want to feel like this in the morning. What good does it bring me? Why do I do this? I had to access my feelings and realize that what happened when I was drinking, it was not like bad. Maybe to my brain or to my body, it is bad when someone drinks, you know? It is bad for your health. But more externally, there are some people that don't care about their own health. So you have to put the perspective of how their life is when they drink. When you drink, this happens. When you drink, this person feels a certain way because you did this. When you drink, you look like you feel like this. Do you want this to happen? Do you want this to keep happening? I think that's the right approach. And you shouldn't say, like, you need to stop because of that. You should ask them, okay, if you don't want these things to happen, do you feel like maybe you want to drink less or you want to stop drinking? Like, I'm not going to make you do that, but just think about it. And maybe you can offer, like, every time you feel like drinking, maybe text me something, whatever. You can either text me about what you're thinking, what is in your mind for you to want to drink. I want to drink, tell me something to distract me, or just start a conversation. So you can talk with them, or even if it's yourself, you can talk to someone about this. You don't even need to tell someone it's because you want to drink. Maybe every time you feel like you need a drink because you're feeling a certain way, just text someone. If you want to talk about it, talk about it. Just text someone to talk about something. I think it's really important to be there for other people and to check in with other people. I think that's really important. This journal video about my hangover just turned into a whole different thing, which I think is great. I think it's great because my thing is to help you guys, and it's important to talk about these things. If someone has a problem, if someone has an addiction, it's not that they can't quit or they don't want to quit. It's just some people need different kinds of approach. Even if they don't want to quit, just be there for them when they need you. I think that's really important. Having that support makes people value that and think like, what am I doing? I don't want to mess this up, or that kind of support that, look, this is what happens. I'm here for you either way. You can talk to me. You don't need to quit for me to be your friend or to be close to you. Like, that's not a condition for my love towards you. But just know that if you behave a certain way when you drink, that makes me feel this way. Or just be honest, but don't try to make them feel like because of their drinking you don't love them or you can't be there for them. As I was editing the video, I realized that I forgot to say something that is really important when it comes to this. I stand on what I said, that you should be there for that person that has an addiction, and you should show your support and make them understand that when you drink or when you do this or that, the kind of behavior you have makes me feel like this, or this happens around you when you are drunk or when you are out of it. But the moment that person harms you or anyone around them, then it's time to let that person go. When that person is harmful towards you or towards other people, and you've made yourself clear on, look, this happens when you drink or when you are under any kind of substance. This happens. You hurt me, you hurt other people around you. You make them understand that that is not good, that they hurt you. But if you see a pattern of them repeating those actions, it's time to let that person go and cut that person off, because that becomes someone who's toxic in your life. But make them understand that it's not really because their addiction is because of their actions, because even if they stop doing whatever they do, those actions might still come out, because I believe that drinking or whatever does not make people be bad people or mistreat other people. That is already in them. But when they're under any substance, it makes it come out. There's a limit. If they mistreat you, if they mistreat others around them, if you don't want that person in your life, then go away. At first, yes, you should show them your support and that if they want, you'll be there for them. If they mistreat you, if they are harmful, if they are toxic in your life, it's time to cut them off. You have to be very careful when those people make you feel guilty of abandoning them. No, because you did everything you could. You explained to them what was happening, how they were hurting you, and they still kept going in the same kind of behavior. That's not your fault, okay? So just know, if that person is harmful towards you or harmful towards other people, you should go away. I feel like I'm just rambling right now, but I hope I am making my message like pretty clear. I'm trying to make you understand people are just people. We are all human. I don't judge anyone who has any addiction, really. You don't know what that person is going through. You don't know what they have gone through. Don't judge people because they have an addiction to something or because they're not ready to quit. Some people are just not ready for it, but I believe they will. After yesterday, I don't think I will be drinking for a long time. I don't like to feel this anxiety that comes from when I drink. I don't like to feel like this. I don't usually have really bad hangovers, only if I get to the point where I throw up. Usually, my hangovers are like just I wake up still drunk, first of all, and I don't have an appetite. That's something coming from me. I don't feel like eating. I feel like my brain is foggy as I don't like it. I'm not like sharp. I like to be sharp. But surprisingly, yesterday I still got home, brushed my teeth, and did my skincare. I'm proud of myself for that. There have been some times where I wasn't able to do that. Skincare is important, guys. But was it worth it getting drunk? No. I could have drank less, way less than what I drank. You know what? I actually feel better after this talk. And we made it into something important. Like a talk about hangover turned into a talk about oh my brain doesn't work. A talk about addiction and how to kind of deal with it and to deal with people who suffer from this because I don't think it's easy. I don't think people just are addicted to something because they want to be. I think you need to have some empathy towards those people. We all are addicted to something, honestly. We all have that part within ourselves. You know the seven deadly sins? It's like that. Like, oh, I don't have any of those. That's a lie. That's a lie. Everyone has an addiction. So, why are you judging people based on their addiction? I think you just need to have compassion towards those people. And I don't think forced things are the right approach. That's what happened with the someone I helped a long time ago. They told me that they were struggling with alcohol and I didn't judge them. I just asked like, "Do you want to stop?" And they said, "Yes." And I was like, "Then I'm here for you and I'm going to help you." I think I've already talked enough for today. It was good. It's good to talk about things. It's good to not bottle up your thoughts and your feelings inside of yourself. This was a good hangover journal. Check on your friends or on your family and be there for each other, help each other. If you need to talk to someone, send a message, reach out to someone, and for the ones who people reach out to them, have empathy and compassion towards that person and just love them. Just love them and love yourselves. And until then, see you next time.